Hello students, once again I am here present with the second chapter, that is a poem about the tiger, and the poem is written by William Blake. Let's have a look. Tiger, tiger burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? Here, the poet is talking about the tiger whose eyes are really burning bright, just like the fire. Like the fire burns, it was looking like the fire is there in the eyes of the tiger. And he is asking a question, who is the person who has created the fearful symmetry? Fearful symmetry means creature. Who has created this fearful creature? He is asking that question. The second, in what distant deeps or skies burned the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? Now again in the second stanza, he again is talking about the eyes of the tiger. He is saying that where the eyes were made, what was the distant place where the eyes of the tigers were made? Who had brought that fire which is burning in the eyes of the tiger? On what wings dare he aspire? He is asking about that who flew and where? Aspire means aim for, who went there and whose hand was that to bring the fire in its hand? Who brought the fire in its hand? Who dare, किसने हिम्मत की to seize, to hold the fire in its hand, to put in the eyes of the tiger? Now the third stanza, and what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand and what dread feet? Now we are talking about the heart of the tiger. He is saying that what shoulder and what art, who has used its shoulder, किसने अपने shoulders का use किया? Who had used its shoulder and the art to twist the sinews? Sinews means the muscles of the tiger's heart. Who has twisted the sinews, the muscles of the tiger's heart? And when the heart started to beat, when the heart started to beat, whose dread hand and what dread feet? Whose hand was that to put the life in the heart of the tiger, to put the life in the heart, in the hands and the feet of the tiger? And who dared to stay there in front of the tiger when it got the life? The fourth stanza, what the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp, dare its deadly terror clasp? It is talking about, here we are talking about the brain of the tiger, that what was the hammer? वो कौन सी hammer थी? Hammer means हथौड़ी जिससे हम किसी चीज को push करते हैं. What the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? Furnace means oven. Furnace means oven, when we can heat something, जहाँ पर हम किसी चीज को heat कर सकें. So the poet is asking, what the hammer, what the chain, in what furnace was thy brain? What was that furnace and where was that furnace where the brain of the tiger was heated up? What the anvil, what dread grasp? What was that tool? Anvil means a tool which is used by the ironsmith. What was the tool which the ironsmith made? And who dare its deadly terror clasp? And who dared to hold its terror, hold its brain and its hand? किसने हिम्मत की होगी इसके इतने खतरनाक से दिमाग को hold करने की? Next stanza, when the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Now here is the very interesting stanza, that we have been talking about the fire which was burning in the eyes of the tiger. So maybe that the fire was brought from the heaven. So who has made the fire, and who has planted the fire. उस fire का जो plant था उसे water किसने किया होगा? When the stars threw down their spears, who has watered the plant? Stars. And watered heaven with their tears. They have watered the heaven with their tears. When the stars were teared up, when the stars was having tear in their eyes, they have watered the heaven. Now the next thing is, did he smile his work to see? Here the poet is asking two questions. The first is, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? The poet asks, when the work of the God, actually here we are talking about God who is immortal, So when the God has created the tiger, did he smile that what I have created? Or did he who made the lamb make thee? Or is this the same God who has made the lamb and made the tiger also? See its body, such a dreadful body is that. Now the last para is as same as the first one. Tiger, tiger burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare the frame the fearful symmetry? Again, he came back to the question because he is unable to understand the world where the dreadful animals and innocent animals are also living. So what is the actual reason? Who has made? जिस immortal God ने इसे बनाया है, इस tiger को बनाया है, did he made the lamb also? How can he make this kind of creatures together, an innocent animal and a dreadful animal also? So again he asked the same questions. Tiger, tiger burning bright in the forest of the night. When you walk in the forest in the dark night, your eyes looks like a burning fire. What immortal hand or eyes? Immortal means God, one who never dies. So was the God who created you, who created this fearful symmetry. Now turn the page to the explanation. Here the explanation is also saying the same thing about which we have discussed in the paragraphs. Here the poet says that the tiger which lives in the forest and hunt by night is fearful creature. Actually it is a fearful creature whose burning bright eyes and strong muscles are created with a proportion and balance that can only be done by God who is immortal. No one can create such a fearful animal, only God can do this. The tiger inspires fear in all who see it. All who see the tiger, it inspires a fear. जब हम tiger को देखते हैं, we feel a certain fear in our heart. Then in the second stanza, the author wonders in what faraway places. He is wondering that what was the place where the tiger was created? What was the distant place? Okay. Its glowing eyes must have fire. That too we have discussed that the eyes of the tiger had a burning fire. So from where the fire was brought. Now come to this point. After that, in the fifth stanza, the poet asks two significant questions. The first one refers to God's feeling. That did he smile his work to see? When he had completed his work, actually had he smiled? In the other words, was God happy with its creation? The second question is, did he who made the lamb make thee? William Blake does not understand why or how God is responsible for good and bad also, for good and innocence also. At the same time, the one who inserts violence and evil in this world. Now the question comes that who has created the violence in the heart of the innocent animals or innocent creatures which was created by the God? Who has created? Think about it. Who can be the responsible person for that? He only asks questions which invite the reader to think about it. He only forces us by asking the question that we start thinking about it. That who has created this type of creature? Who is the creator of the evil things in our heart? Not God, because God has created everyone very innocent in the form of a child. हम जब छोटे होते हैं, that time we are very innocent. But who has entered that evilness in our heart? Just think about it. Thank you and have a nice day.